Hello students, welcome back. So now in this section we'll be concentrating on some standard areas, and I would advise you to remember these formulas because they'll help you in saving your time in your exams. So we'll be discussing various standard areas like the area bounded between the curves y square equal to 4ax and x square equal to 4by, that is the area enclosed between these two parabolas, is given by 16ab by 3. We shall also discuss various questions based on these concepts. So stay tuned. Okay, so the next thing that we have is some of the standard areas that are to be remembered. See, even if you don't remember these areas, you would be able to attempt the question, but it's just that you'll consume a lot of time because you'll first of all draw your curves and then you'll find out your integration limits and then you'll compute the area. So instead, since in exams like IIT JEE and other competitive exams, you cannot dare to waste your time. So just to save your time, you can just remember some of these standard areas so that once you know these standard areas and you get a question based on them, you can directly apply the formula. So the first one says area bounded by the curve. Okay, so we have area bounded by the curve y square equal to 4ax, x square equal to 4by is 16ab by 3. So we have the curve y square equal to 4ax. This is the parabola y square equal to 4x. Then we have the parabola x square equal to 4by. These are the two parabolas, and the area bounded by these two curves, that is this area, this strip denotes this area, that is equal to simply 16ab by 3. So how do you get that? We'll take a brief look at the formula also. How do we exactly read this formula? Although there is no requirement of this proof, you need not remember this proof, you just need to remember this formula, right? So first of all, as I have already told you, we'll try to compute the points of intersection of the two curves, and so we have y square equal to 4x. The value of y from this equation comes out to be x square by 4b, so we have x square by 4b whole square is 4ax, and from this we get x as 0 and 64ab square whole raised to the power 1 by 3. Now, once you have this, let us assume our k to be equal to 64ab square whole to the power 1 by 3, right? So we have k equal to 64ab square whole raised to the power 1 by 3, that is k is 4ab square raised to the power 1 by 3, and so the area would be 0 to k 2 under root a under root x minus x square by 4b whole dx. How do you get this? See, this area would be obviously this area enclosed by y square equal to 4x minus area enclosed by x square equal to 4by, and integral would be from 0 to k. So we have 0 to k y dx, y is from this equation, y is 2 root a root x dx minus x square by 4b dx. So once you find out this, you will get it as 16ab by 3. So you can just remember this formula if you have to find out the area enclosed by y square equal to 4x and x square equal to 4by, that would be directly equal to 16ab by 3. Okay, let's see, let's have a look at the example also. Find the area bounded by the curve y equal to root x and x equal to root y. Now see, that means y square is x and x square is y, and we had the area enclosed by y square equal to 4x, and this is from the formula, right? X square equal to 4by is 16ab by 3. So here 4a is 1 and 4b is also 1. So that means a is 1 by 4 and b is also 1 by 4. Let us draw the figure also. This is my x axis, this is my y axis, this is my 0, right? And the curves are somewhat like this, and then I will have this. So I have y equal to root x and x equal to root y, right? So this area would be simply 16ab by 3, that is 16, a is 1 by 4, b is 1 by 4 by 3. So we have it as 1 by 3. You need not calculate any kind of integral, so this will save a lot of your time. Next we have is area bounded by the parabola y square equal to 4ax and y equal to mx is 8a square by 3m cube. Now see, this is y square equal to 4ax and this is a line y equal to mx, right? So y square equal to 4ax, y equal to mx. Points of intersection, first of all, obviously so points of intersection would be m square x square equal to 4ax. So that means x is 0 and 4a by m square, right? So once you get the points of intersection, now area is 0 to c. This is the point of intersection, c is the point of intersection. So we have 0 to c, 2 under root a under root x minus mx dx, right? 2 under root a under root x minus mx dx, 0 to c, where you can write down c is 4a by m square, right? So this will come out to be 8a square by 3m cube. You can directly remember it. The area enclosed by y square equal to 4x and y equal to mx is 8a square by 3m cube. Okay, now example based on it is find the area bounded by the curves x square equal to y and y equal to mod x. Let me draw the figure first. This is my x-axis. Okay, sorry, this is 0. So, that is origin. And then we have is, we'll have to take the negative also. We need to draw the graph of y equal to mod x. Now x square equal to y would be this curve. It's coming from 0 itself. X square equal to y is this. And then we have y equal to mod x. So y equal to mod x is this graph. So we have y equal to mod x and x square equal to y. Now we have just now discussed the formula for the area enclosed by y square, x square equal to 4y or y square equal to 4ax, y square equal to 4ax and y equal to mx. So now this is the graph and this is the area therefore that we are required to find out, right? So the area would be twice of 8a square by 3m cube, that is 16a square by, you can write it as 3m cube, and that is equal to, what is a here? 1 by 4 whole square by 1 cube. So this is basically 1 by 16 and then we have 3. So we have it as 1 by 3. So see, again this is also very simple. This is how, if you remember the formula, you can easily reach your answers. Next is area enclosed by y square equal to 4x and its double ordinate at x equal to a. So this is my curve y square equal to 4ax. So this is my curve y square equal to 4x and we have its double ordinate at x equal to a. We need to find out this area. Now this area would be, required area is OABO, right? So this would be twice of 0 to a, 2 under root ax dx, right? And you can solve out this and you will get it as 8a square by 3. Next is whole area of ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 is pi ab. This is a common formula and most of you must be knowing this also. The area of the ellipse, this is x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 is pi ab. So area is simply 4 times 0 to a y dx and y would be, see, y square by b square is 1 minus x square by a square. So y would be b under root 1 minus x square by a square. So we have 4 times 0 to a this dx. Further, you can put x equal to a sine theta and you will get your answer as pi a b. So the example based on it is, find the area of ellipse x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. Area is pi a b, right? Here a is 4, b is 3. So area becomes pi into 4 into 3, that is 12 pi. So this is the answer. Now just remember these areas, they are quite simple to memorize also, so that you can reach your conclusion very easily without much calculations. If you have got any kind of queries on the topic, you can post it for free on our discussion board of askiitians.com. For doing so, just go to the website askiitians.com, go to the discussion board, and as soon as you select the option of discussion board, on the right hand side you will see the column Ask Experts. In that, you can select the category of the question, for example say algebra, and just post your question. You can also attach any kind of image with the question. Then just click on Get Answer and the Ask IITians experts will give you the answer within the duration of 24 to 48 hours. Well, I hope you must have understood the various formula of standard areas. Now in the next section, we'll be discussing the concept of curve tracing as well as shifting of origin, and these concepts are extremely important because you'll get to know how exactly you are supposed to trace a curve. So let's begin.